Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, and welcome back to Seven Nights. And today, Vanessa has finally been released, which is awesome!
Don't forget to collect them before they expire!
Now, you're probably wondering why I went to my inbox. Well, in the original version of Seven Nights, when Vanessa was released, they just gave her to you. And they changed the UI of the game. They changed a lot of things with the game. They made it look a little more approachable, a little more lively, and I'm hoping that they make that update to this as well, because I really do like the new UI. But alright, let's see if they know they didn't. Hopefully they give us some kind of really cool reward when they do change the UI like the original version of the game. But anyways, I have this selector, I don't really need anybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick Nox for no reason. But you know what? We are not here to see Nox. Right now, we are here to take a good look at Vanessa.
Actions dictate our fate.
Now, Vanessa is an unusual hero. She's very unusual, so I will enjoy taking a look at her animations for you guys. Because she is a very different hero, and her awakening skill does a lot more than you think. It also changes the effect of her two active abilities, which is really interesting. And I know you guys really like Vanessa because she's gorgeous. You have a right to, but I still love Oline though. Anyway, Desert Maze becomes immune to all attacks for 4 turns. If the damage received is higher than her current HP, she survives with 1 HP. Increases debuff resist rate by 50%. Well, a little skimpy for a passive ability for her, of all people. But alright, let's take a look at Sandstorm. This inflicts 100% magic damage on 3 enemies 2 times. Inflicts damage equal to 30% of the enemy's max HP. Decreases any hit shield buffs by 3 hits. Again with that. Using the Awakening skill will change this skill to Enhanced Sandstorm. That hit shield thing is a little irritating. Maybe just a debuff would have worked out a little bit better. But I guess that's okay. I guess it's not all that bad. I still would have liked to see a debuff. But alright, what does the Enhanced Sandstorm do? Inflicts 170% magic damage on 3 enemies 2 times. Inflicts damage equal to 30% of the enemy's max HP. Additionally, removes enemy buffs. This means she has 2 different sets of active abilities. Now, I'm not sure if there's a duration for her empowered active abilities when she uses her awakening skill, but I'm not entirely sure. But alright, let's take a look at Desert Tidal Wave. Inflicts 90% magic damage on all enemies 2 times, ignores the enemy's defense, reduces the enemy's buff to rotation by 2 turns. Using the awakening skill will change this to Enhanced Desert Tidal Wave. There's the debuff. That's what I wanted to see. I'm glad this ability at least has it. The Void Shield thing is still not that bad in my opinion. But alright, let's see what the enhanced version does. Inflicts 120% magic damage on all enemies 2 times. Additionally, ignores the enemy's defense, and piercing will be applied, reducing the enemy's buff rotation by 3 turns. So that's pretty good. But alright, now here comes the exciting part. Turn back time. Recovers HP by 100% and becomes immune to all damage for 4 turns, so it pretty much resets her Void Shield. Additionally, resets all allies' used awakening skills other than the casters. Charges all allies' awakening gauges significantly faster, removes the debuffs on all allies. Now this is much more effective than it sounds. However, this is more effective if it's used by you, not the AI, because once you use her in the arena, if her ability is charged before any of the other awakening abilities, the AI will use it. It will use it just to refresh her Void Shield. So, not the best idea in the arena, but in Dimensional Arena, yes, she would work fantastic there, especially on magic teams. Now, keep in mind, she does not exactly have any crippling effects on her passive, like reducing enemy defense or anything like that. So she's more of just a DPS. However, her awakening ability makes her a little bit of a support too. But her pretty much four different active abilities kind of make up for the fact that her awakening skill is more of a support. I'm not sure if she was any stronger on the original version of the game, so I can't exactly tell you guys whether she was more powerful here or weaker here. I can't tell you because I haven't really used her very much on the original version of the game. But I can tell you that she hasn't seen much play lately on the original version. So let's hope she's seen a little bit more often here on the global version. By the way, when she does use her awakening skill, she turns into a little girl, which is really cool. But alright. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Feel the hot storm of the desert.
I can't remember whether the enhanced version looked different or not, but I really wish I could show it to you guys regardless.
Disappear into the sea of time.
I'm not sure if the enhanced version of that looks any different though. I believe this one did though. But maybe I'm wrong and they both look exactly the same, but just do more damage. Let's take a look at this.
Witness the infinite cycle of time.
Oh man, that brings back memories. That one skill animation is when I made my first intro. Because I used that animation for my first intro. It's so old. Oh man, it's only like a year ago. But, man, that brings back so many memories. But yeah, she is a fantastic hero. I don't think I'll be able to put her on my team though, regardless. Because I'm kind of working towards more of a physical team. Because if I put her on my team, I would have to build something a little more magical. Now, I do have Yonhi on my team, but I have her there because she reduces enemy defense. That paired with her AoE burn and all that kind of stuff is just really, really powerful. So I don't think I'm going to replace her with Vanessa, although Vanessa is pretty strong. She is pretty strong. She just doesn't have any crippling effects like defense reduction or attack reduction. She doesn't have anything like that for the enemy team. So I don't really know if I can take Yonhi off as of right now. At least until they release another Awakening character on the special hero list that can do what she can do, but a little bit better because Awaken. Now, if you're wondering when the rest of the Knights are going to be awakening, including the other heroes, I can't entirely tell you when that is because they are doing things a little bit differently here. As I said before, they changed the UI when Vanessa was released because she was a new Knight. That was kind of a big thing for Seven Knights because they've always just been known as the Seven Knights. There's never been another Seven Knight, and once they took Delens off the list and just officially moved him to the Dark Knights hero list, that was a little unusual. So it was kind of fitting for them to change the UI of the game and just change the appearance of it. So it's clear that they are doing things much different here on the global version, so there's no telling when they're actually going to start awakening some of the heroes that are on the original version of the game. But until next time, my fellow gamers, that is all the time I have left for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. But hold the phone before I actually go. A friend of mine wanted me to mention a character both of us have been working on for quite some time. I actually wrote a whole story about this character a little while ago. The story is called A Mother's Fire. It is probably the most in-depth story I've ever made at all because it's hooks completely with Seven Knights' story. I made sure that I did. I even included one of my favorite characters in the entire game, Delens. I included him in the story along with some of the other Seven Knights. Now, this character is deep. I made sure that his story is deep. I made sure that he connects with the Knights. I made sure that he has a connection to Delens in some way. I made sure that he has some reason to feel like he has a purpose in this world. I wanted to be sure that he was compatible with Seven Knights. So, I don't know if he'll ever release the story, A Mother's Fire. At least not right now. I might do a little short series on the channel if T-Boomon will let me. Maybe, because that would be kind of cool if I made some illustrations and showed you guys Reginaldo's story and how he became the hero he is. Well, sort of a hero, anyways. He has his ups and downs. He is not at all a perfect guy. There are some things that he has done that make him kind of relentless when it comes to justice, kind of relentless when it comes to order, to the point where he kind of betrays some of his friends. And he almost took the lives of one of his best friends just to follow orders. Rationaldo is a very, very interesting hero. I would love to make some form of short series on the character on this channel, so maybe the Seven Knights devs can actually think about putting him in the game along with the other characters me and T. Bluemon have worked on. Both me and T. Bluemon have worked extremely hard on this. T. Bluemon is an artist. Me, I'm a writer and I'm an artist and I'm a voice actor. I worked really, really hard to make sure these characters have come to life in some way, and I'm still working on that ridiculous animation. After my phone busted, I lost a lot of files, and I have to tell you, I almost broke my phone again when that happened, because I literally have to redraw so many different slides, hundreds, just because that happened. But that's fine. I'll find a way to upload that somehow in the future. But anyways, that is all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, please do take it easy for me. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to know more about the characters me and T. Bluemon have created, but if you have any questions about these characters, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them as fast as I possibly can. But until next time, my fellow gamers, take it easy for me, alright? And have a blessed day. Bye.